welcome to the channel. I'm Braden, and if you've been wanting to cheap out and buy X-Mine vehicle, and then you're looking on the internet and seeing if you should do it, and the internet saying don't do it, worst thing you ever did. Well, I'm the guy that did it. It is a bit rough on the outside. There is no rust though, so that's what the main concern is. So they wash the vehicle with salt water and all this. See, up here normally gets rusty. Same with the back panels around here. The tray is worse for wear, but I'm not too concerned about these. These side steps here aren't the prettiest, but for the time being, they're doing the trick. So this is a workmate. As you see, it doesn't have the flares like the GXL models. These side mirrors I have purchased and put on myself, and I bought them from Ocam, and they do the trick. They are definitely a lot better than the side mirrors that they come with. I installed them and it was pretty easy. All I had to do was take the old ones out and screw these ones in, line them up. There's a bit of adjustment and it's all good. You can move backwards and forwards. Adjustment. This is not an electric model, but you can buy electric ones. You can buy ones with indicators. There's all sorts of options. I definitely recommend it. This wind deflector, I got them from Tradies Choice. I don't recommend them. This here doesn't match up too well along here. It's not the greatest. Same here. Back to it, this was a 2020. It still has warranty until 2025, so that's next year. It is an ex-F&G vehicle. One thing that people don't tell you is mine vehicles these days are hooked up to GPS. So when you're hard accelerating or hard braking or thrashing the vehicle, it's all recorded. So these days mine vehicles don't get thrashed as much as earlier days. So also, I wouldn't say all mine vehicles are a great purchase, but there's definitely a lot of mine vehicles that just drive from camp to the office and back again. So these lights I purchased, but it did come with already the wiring in there, and the wiring that's all already in this vehicle is really heavy duty wiring. It came with the bull bar, the winch. I installed myself. It's just a King's winch, but the only thing I had to do was drill holes to mount it and then run the wiring. So that was pretty easy. It came with this GME aerial, but there was no radio in it. It does, on the body there is some of these chips all around. There's this sticker here. Let's lift the hood. Came with two batteries. One was brand new. Did all come with this wiring already installed. It's not the prettiest, but you can look all through it, and there's no rubs. The engine bay, you can see the bolts looking a bit corroded. Everything's a bit rusty, all stained with that red dirt. I mean, it's definitely not the prettiest engine bay, but there hasn't been anything wrong. Brake booster, it looks new. It did already come with this BC DC charger already installed. So one thing about buying an X-Mine vehicle is it does have a lot of aftermarket equipment already installed. I'm just gonna grab my light here and show you underneath. So I'm aware that they have repainted underneath, but you can still have a good look and see if there's what's the condition of underneath. That front axle seals were leaking, but I did get them replaced under warranty. Did come with these cheese grater tyres, but they're brand new. Let's jump inside. So I did purchase these armrests from Amazon. They do the trick. So this is already wired in. That's for the work lights. At the back, I don't have any work lights back there. This is for a beacon. If you want to put your beacon in, I haven't got that. I don't have a beacon. So in the cab, you know, the seats are in good condition. Center console still there for what it is. It's you know, the lid's a bit broken, but a couple of screws and that should be fixed. Buying an X-Mine vehicle, you will have to deal with red dirt being everywhere, but that doesn't bother you, then that's a good thing. You know, there's a mount here to put your radio. Come with the emergency second start from for your battery. This red arc I installed myself. So you know the cab's still in great condition. No holes drilled everywhere except here. Did come with a reverse camera, so that's handy. One thing you'll have to deal with, it does have a roll bar. Being a mine vehicle, not all mine vehicles do have a roll bar. It's you know, you can either remove it or keep it. I'm obviously keeping it for the safety of it. You know, land cruisers do have a tendency of falling over, laying on them sides. Now these wind deflectors, one thing I have noticed whilst driving is they do like to reflect. So I can see the bonnet, when I've got the windscreen wipers on, I get all this reflection here, and I'm not sure if all these wind deflectors do it, or it's just this model. I did say I get these from Tradies Choice, but yeah, so that's something to get used to. One thing after buying this armrest is when you're sitting in here, you got this wind deflector, you got this armrest, you kind of, things are starting to get a bit squishy in here. You know, in the back, you know, this was here and there's a hole there, but doesn't concern me. Back seat's great, Nick. You know, it's full of sand because we've been at the beach, but you know, the floor underneath is all great. The vinyl's great. You know, I've lifted up the vinyl here, and you know, there's no moisture. You know, definitely a lot of dirt under there, but I cleaned it all out. Got the car seat in here. For you who don't know, Land Cruisers don't have anywhere to connect your child seats, so I had to go out and buy something and install it. Yeah, another little bit of a dent, some stickers, but that's, you know, that's all cosmetic. If you're looking for a, oh, it's still locked. If you're looking for a four-wheel drive to go four-wheel drive, and that's going to get banged up a bit, and then I think an X-Mine vehicle is a good purchase. So I'm just going to go for a drive now, give my review. So, you know, buy an X-Mine vehicle, things you want to check, just take it for a drive, feel the gear stick, the clutch, the brakes, just see, you know if it feels thrashed. Like the steering, does it drive straight? Is there not much play when you're steering? You know, is it still all tight? Not wandering off the road. These things you could be checking regardless of buying any vehicle, but definitely when you're buying an X-Mine vehicle, you want to definitely be doing a thorough check over. If you're not qualified to do it, then that's fine. Just take it to a shop. Make sure you get underneath, just check everything, have a look underneath, have a look at all the panels, make sure there's any rust. The drive shafts, get the drive shafts, you know, give them a turn, see if the unis are flogged out. When you're driving, you just want to be listening for any unusual noises. Driving in Land Cruisers, they are quite a loud vehicle, especially on the highway. You got a lot of wind noise. If you're looking to buy a Land Cruiser, you're not going to be going anywhere fast, that's for sure. The seating positions, if you like the type of seating position, more of a sit upright seating position, overlooking. One thing about buying a Workmate is there's no electric windows. With the kids in the back, you can't wind down the window if they need a bit of air. Aircons aren't the best in the dual cabs. You can buy a different controller, and they seem to improve it. There's no vents in the back for the people in the back, if you care about them. But you can put electric windows in. There's a company out of America where you can even just keep the window cranks, but have the windows electric themselves. This Workmate did come with central door locking, but for some reason they chopped all the wires out. have been replaced. So that's unfortunate. But we can put it back in. It's just a matter of running wires, installing the modules. So yeah, so workmate, you get no central locker. So you just got to pull the door lock up, and it makes it a bit harder with the ROPS to unlock the back doors, because you've got to reach around that, and there's no keyhole in the back doors to unlock them there. Just take that into consideration. It is annoying, but it's not a killer. I have taken this off road, and it runs great. It's great on the highway. Taking it for a long trip. Keep up. Like, you got to check the fluids. So all this stuff you should be doing anyway. This does have hill start, so like it doesn't hold the vehicle, it does hold it for a couple of seconds, and then it's more of a stop delay. So you take your foot off the brake, there's a little delay, and then it'll start rolling on you again. The GXL models, they come with locking front and rear diffs. Workmates don't, so just something to consider. You probably, if you're going to put them in yourself, in lockers into a workmate, you're probably looking at $3.5 grand. Probably more if you get someone else to do it. Maybe we can do a video and install them. Because honestly, put lockers in this thing and maybe some bigger tyres, and you're good to go. You're going to get most places. Buying an X-Mine vehicle with warranty is, it just gives you a bit of peace of mind. And if something does go wrong, there's someone there going to help you cover the costs. Now, I'm not going to say all dealerships, they're just going to say, oh, nah, we're not going to cover the warranty because it's an X-Mine vehicle. All the excuses under the world. But just have a look around for a good dealership in your area, and and go to them. There are good guys out there. Because if they look after you, you're going to go to them. You're going to go to them and get your services. You're going to go to them to buy your next vehicle. You got to tell your mate, so and so, they looked after us. You should go there. For them front axle seals, I did did go to one dealership, and they weren't going to fix them. They actually said there's nothing wrong with them. I can see the oil dripping out of the. I can see the oil dripping out of the swivel hubs there, so I definitely know that were leaking. There was little marks on the driveway. Took it to Scarborough Toner, and they were like, "Yep, definitely leaking. Let's book you in." New GXL's going for 100 grand, 120 grand. And now they're putting a 4-cylinder in it. I know you're probably getting better mileage. It is an auto. But you chuck an auto in this. Other people do like manuals. I'm happy to drive a manual. You know, do I prefer it? It's great to drive. You know, it's more of a driving experience. But for full driving, having an auto is especially in the sands, doing dunes, somewhere where you need that power all the time. With an auto, you're always on boost, and with turbo diesels, they need that boost. They need that boost to go, otherwise they just got nothing. I do think that 2.8 cylinder, 4-cylinder, 2.8 4-cylinder with the auto will be a good landcruiser. But how many miles per gallon are you really getting? Unsure if all workmates have this, but this one does come with cruise control, so it does have a bit of luxury. I do like the intake noise coming through the air intake here. It's pretty nice. Vehicle there is on the roof here, you'll be able to see, maybe you can't. It is a bit, you can see that red dirt. You can see the red dirt in the vents. There was a lot of dust coming through out of the vents, but I changed the vent filter. It's definitely made a hell of a difference. for a discount, you will have to do some cleaning. It may be a bit of a rougher truck. As long as the drive's good, yeah, I think you're getting into a good vehicle. You know, Toyota is reliable. These Land Cruisers have been making for years. This engine, the V8 engine, they've been making for a while now. The aftermarket support is there. You pretty much go nuts, do whatever you want. Interiors, all the things on the outside, full bar, flares, lights, you name it. If you're gonna go out and buy a Land Cruiser, 100 grand Land Cruiser, and dump another 60 grand into it, buy one at 50 grand, you're already saving yourself 50 grand if you don't have that cash. See if you guys can hear that snorkel. I mean, most people looking for a Land Cruiser has been in a Land Cruiser before, so you all know what it sounds like. It does sound good. Probably needs the exhaust system. Do you guys think I've made a good purchase, or time will tell, I suppose? Well, for 50 grand, I could have bought something better. Thanks for watching.